So, I'm at my open house at 2920 Holly, and I have a few minutes. It's kind of slow today, and I'm not sure if it's the 100-degree temperatures out or the reason I'm coming on to do this rant is about how hard it is for realtors to price houses. So, and maybe the market has gone a little bit soft. Some realtors are saying that. I don't know for sure if that's the case. I've had buyers who have still been losing out on multiple offers in Brookside. So I don't know. I don't know if that's the case. I think that maybe it's like a bell curve, and where the houses are that people really, really want to be in the neighborhood, the market is not soft, and then everything else is soft because we don't have as many buyers who can afford housing right now, I think is a challenge. And, I think from time to time we hear about how what's going on with the federal government, the war, the interest rates, the election coming up, what the feds are going to do. And we're always, as realtors, trying to sort that out. And is that causing a up in the market or down in the market? I will tell you that this year it was predicted we were going to have a drop in interest rates. We did earlier in the year. And now because of inflation is up because of the war in Iran, gas prices, the war in Iran, everything else prices. Now Trump is going to put tariffs back on 60 countries, 50% on Canada. We'll see if he can still do that legally. I don't know. So hard to keep up with everything that he's doing that's illegal or not illegal and how it's affecting us. Truly tough. So I don't know, but I will say this house at 4920 Holly has it is a house. It's a bungalow, a vintage bungalow is what I call it, with craftsman features. I'll put a link in so you can go take a look at the photos. 3-bedroom, 2 baths, 1,700 square feet, private drive, a garage, and a workshop next to the garage, a double lot that's really awesome. And it's in what I call a Crossroads South. I'll also post a map so you can see where this is. When you pull it up on the map, it looks like it's in the Crossroads. So it's super close to downtown, the main part of Crossroads. Now with everybody saying it's going to be close to the Royal Stadium, I don't know whether that's an advantage or not. The challenge I think I'm having, so I priced this house by both West Side pricing and by other Midtown, Westport, Volker, Valentine pricing at $399. If you go look for houses this size, private drive and garage, in really great shape and still the craftsman character, vintage character, you will see the prices are probably $400 and above. You may get a smaller one without a private drive or garage at $350, so somewhere between $350 and $400. So I price accordingly. Within this one little borough, I don't know what do you call a neighborhood inside a neighborhood? I should know as a content creator, media person on these things, but so I call this Brookside, West Side South, or Lower West Side. So if you know West Side, so you have the highway, it is just south of the highway, of 35 highway, but you're literally just 2 minutes to West Side. And it's a little tiny enclave, the word's gonna come to me. So a lot of people don't know this neighborhood, I think. I've sold another house in this neighborhood. I got the same kind of, it was a much smaller house and much less expensive. And so for me to do justice and to bring a house to market for my clients and not really having within this little tiny borough of the neighborhood, comparing it to Crossroads. I mean, like I have clients looking all over Kansas City, urban Kansas City, for a house like this. And it's about the 400 range. So anyway, so that's what I priced it at. And I don't know, we are very slow. Like we are slow in showings, although we did have an amazing showing on Friday of buyers, potential buyers, who either themselves or their family own this house before my current sellers, who have owned this house for 21 years. They came in with their realtor and told her all the things, thank you, Andrea Bueller, about this, or Buettner, sorry, about this, things like names in the basement on a pole, that kind of thing. So, okay, anyway, that was aside. So we've had a couple of showings, but that's very slow for a house like this in a pretty close Crossroads neighborhood. And again, it could be weather is hot, but it wasn't hot when we first listed it on Friday. Friday was great weather. I mean, 70s and 80s. Are you kidding me? In July. Or it could be people don't know where this is at. Or it could be we've hit the slow part of the season, which does happen towards the end of July, 1st of August. School starts, people just kind of stop looking as much as they did in April, May, and June. Those are our top months that people are looking for houses. Or it could be the political, economic climate, and people are starting to feel very nervous about it. It's possible. Already we're experiencing affordability in the housing market, both purchasing and rental. So, I mean, it could be a lot of things, but I came on here to just rant about it. And if anybody wants to give me some ideas about what you think, I'd love to hear your feedback. I think it's the right price, but ultimately, the market determines what the right price is. We know that as realtors. I have another house over it's called the Troostwood neighborhood. It's between Troost and Paseo at 28th Street, 28th Street. Close, very close to Beacon Hill, Hospital Hill, Children's Mercy, right next to Longfellow. A really super cool neighborhood. People don't know about that neighborhood either. That house has been having a difficult time too. So it's strange that you could be right next to a super great neighborhood and the neighborhood you're in is really pretty good too, and people just don't know about it or have a perception about the neighborhood. I don't know. It's fascinating to me, to be honest. Just trying to figure out. Okay, so if you're out and about and want to come see me at 2920 Holly, I'd love to have you come see the house. If you want to schedule a showing for this house sometime this week, I'd love to show you the house. And obviously, if you want to give me a comment, I'd love that too. I'd like to know what you're thinking about what I've talked about with little neighborhoods right next to really popular neighborhoods. Should they be priced as high as that neighborhood? And if there's no sales comps to go by, what do you do? And my realtor friends, I'm sure you will have something to say to me about this. But anybody else, please give me a comment. Okay, see you soon.